My name is Lloyd Michelo. I'm a farmer from Kapete A under Kasisi. I'm a farmer by professional. I've been working with Kasisi for the past 6 years in agroecological activities.
Thank you. So, what's your experience in terms of climate change? What has been your experience in terms of climate
In
change?
terms of climate change is real, and climate change is a natural phenomenon. Now, in this case, under this project called The Sky, where I work in conjunction with the Kasisi College of Agriculture, we came up with a mechanism of combating the climate change by venturing into agroecological principles. Number one, where we talk about soil fertility management. Secondly, we talk about water harvest. Number three, we talk about pest and disease management in a sustainable way. When we put into active these principles, you find that the issue of climate change is being tackled.
Okay. So, what have you noticed about the weather changing?
The weather changing, whether it has tremendously changed and it has affected adversely humanity. This is a case whereby these people who are no longer active in agroecology, they are facing some challenges because in terms of food security, they are not there. But in our case, who are involved in agroecological activities, we've come up with a solution. And this is no other than application of agroecology.
Okay. So, how has climate change really affected you, and maybe with your family or the community where you're coming from at large? Since you said you are a lead farmer.
As a lead farmer, I've faced a lot of challenges because you see, for me to transform the community, it becomes a hard task because they have to adapt to the new change. And then I have also to put into place other new mechanisms so that these communities also they can sustain themselves in terms of food security. So meaning my hard task is to transfer people from the old task to the new task where climate change it becomes the order of the day.
Okay. So, my follow-up question is, from the things that you've explained, like the things like how you've been affected, how are you responding to these effects of climate change?
Our response toward the climate change is no other than going into actively into agroecology, where we apply three principles of agroecology. This is no other than soil fertility. Under soil fertility management, this is where the issue of bokashi comes in. When you talk about bokashi, we came up with organic fertilizer that has got a high content of organic matter. So meaning whether you receive unfavorable amount of rain, at least that organic matter in the soil to be able to help in terms of water retention. So by so doing, you find that you won't be like other people who are in conventional agriculture, whereby they suffer terrible setbacks in terms of climate change.
Okay.
So in our case, in agroecology, you find that there's some bit of at least a relief because of the involvement of organic matter by doing organic agriculture.
Thank you. I've seen that we are at the Bow Fair here in Sinjela Camp. Just tell me something about the different types of seed that you are showcasing, exhibiting rather, and how you can connect it to climate change.
Yeah, when you look at the exhibition that is going around here, you find that we have got categories of foods ranging from the nutritional aspect, drought resistance, other food the other crop that can help us in terms of bringing resiliency families. We have got other food that have got high nutritional values. We have got also value additions. So you find that when you relate this to climate change, you find that farmers, they have gone into food preservation so that in terms of climate change, they will be able to sustain themselves. So meaning food security will be enhanced. So it's a preparation that in case maybe the following year we are not going to have favorable rain, it means that we will be able to sustain ourselves through preserved foods. So that's one of the mechanisms that has been employed in order for us to sustain ourselves. Number two, you can see that there's a variety of other drought-resistant crops like sorghum, of which in the past was not the case. Now in this case, we find that we have got drought-resistant crops like sorghum, whereby they are able to withstand the harsh conditions. And these traditional crops also, like even sorghum, they have also taken into value additions, whereby we convert them into sorghum meal and so on. So you find that out of sorghum meal, the issue of nutrition is also being supported, because the sorghum, it has got high content of fiber. So meaning in terms of drought, in terms of nutritional value, is also there. It plays double positions.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Michelo, for your time.
You are most welcome. It has been my pleasure.
Thank you.